Yes, let me explain why there are so many different head designs or so many different jigs, basically. What does an angler really need, and why do you need what you are going to buy? Let me just say this. At Boss, we have a lot of jig heads that are built for cover. Baits that are designed to be put right in the thickest cover that there is. And how you can tell a really good design, and I left a little line tied on the end of this jig, you want to have a smooth transition from the line to your knot to your jig, so it's all one perfect flow. And the reason for that is your jig head is going to follow your line. So if you're in the real heavy cover, you want it to slither over the stuff. So by doing that, you notice that a lot of the weight is behind the eye of the hook. Okay? But by doing that, I've also created something a little bit different with the jig. Instead of it falling vertical, it has more of a plane out effect. In other words, it'll slide to the side. But this is a heavy cover jig with a heavy duty hook in it. Our football head jigs. A lot of different styles with a football head. But if you notice how the eye is up high on the football and you notice the weight is down and forward on a football head jig, the reason for this are two things. One, this bait has been designed for a vertical fall. So if you pitch it up alongside a bluff, it falls vertical on a slack line. Or to be drug across the bottom. And with the line tie being high, as you're dragging the bait on the bottom, it creates a rocking motion with the jig. Every time it catches on something, it lifts the trailer up off the bottom. That's why my favorite technique of fishing a football head is to cast it out and use my reel to reel it back in. I want it rooting on the bottom, creating that disturbance. So remember, the next time you take a look at a jig, it's the most versatile artificial bait out there that I know of. Ask yourself what you're going to use it for. This round head is not a heavy cover jig. A football head is not a heavy cover jig. If you use these around the wood, real thick stuff, you're going to be hung up all the time. These are for around rock. Vertical fall, boat docks, dragging across the rocky bottoms. Light wire hooks for lighter line, maybe fishing a little bit deeper. Heavy hooks for fishing braid and high pound test in close quarters. And at boss.com we have everything, all the different head designs, all the different sizes of hooks. So come and check us out.